Hello, this is Nikki and I missed my 29-week update. I'm 30 weeks today, so this will be the update for both. And I've still been just as busy as I have been with sorting out all different things for the house that we're building. We signed at the bank on Monday, we're signing for the land this afternoon, and got a meeting with a kitchen supplier tomorrow, so that we can get all where the water comes in and light fittings and all that sorted out. And then we meet with the builders themselves in 2 or 3 weeks time. So lots of meetings and stuff and lots going on, and I'm really liking my new car as well, but we've got all of that sorted out as well. Finally, we've sold the old one, so that's all passed, so that's good. Pregnancy symptoms. I've started sleeping quite badly. Before, when I would lay on my back, and I kind of have a tendency to want to turn onto my back, and even doing it in my sleep, I would wake up every so often with like some numb fingers. I can't, sometimes these ones or some of these ones, I don't know. Never the whole hand, just like part of it would go numb and it'd wake me up and I'd have to roll over again. But now I've noticed that it's starting to do that even when I'm on my side. So I don't know what to do because it wakes me up. And Elara's been waking up a little bit during the night as well. We took the side off her cot. It was getting really hard to reach in, and then she's 19.5 months. We figured that, well, I figured that she's old enough, so I took the side off her cot, and the first night went quite well. She slept all night, didn't hear from her until she fell out of bed like 6 o'clock and had a bit of a shock, and I put her back in and she went back to sleep, no problems. And then the next night she fell out quite a few times. It's only like 20 centimetres, it's like really short, so she didn't hurt herself, it was just a bit of a shock. And so I went to go get a pool noodle to stick under the fitted sheet so she wouldn't fall out. I think it's winter, so I couldn't find one. Got a doorstop and it seemed to work, but last night she still fell out of bed once more. It was about 2:30. So of course, I've got to get up for that, put her back in. She managed to get herself back in. She's in a sleep sack, so it kind of makes it hard to move around, because you can't use your legs and stuff, but she still managed to get herself back in just as I was going into her room. But she, had the shock and was crying, so I got up for her. And then she just went back to sleep. So at least, she doesn't sort of wake up and then get all upset and want to stay up, and at least she goes straight back to sleep. But that's been disturbing my sleep, which just means that I've been really quite tired during the day, and I think this week I've only managed to have one nap at the same time she has had her nap. I'd like to be able to do it more often. And yeah, so that's been one main thing, and then the other one has been leg cramps. So my OB has put me on magnesium and vitamin B6 tablets, and I was taking like 1 a day. It wasn't enough, so now I'm kind of taking 2 a day, but I'm thinking of even taking 3 per day. She said I can take up to 4, but see how it goes. Like I'll wake up and I'll feel a cramp kind of coming on, and so if I stretch my legs out particularly, I'll feel it coming on, but I just flex my foot back and it stops it from getting bad or anything, but it's still I'll feel it coming on, and that'll disturb my sleep as well. Or yeah, it's particularly at night time that I get them, but not only, also during the day. And yeah, heartburn has been acting up a little bit more depending on the day. Some days I don't get it at all, and then other days I go for that glass of milk, and it still works every time, so it's not bad enough that I need to take something else, but I've just noticed it more often. And well, a few weeks ago I was craving ice blocks, and I couldn't get any in the shops because of the time of year, but then I went to this place near the supermarket that I go to, which sells slushies, and I got one of those, and I was suitably impressed. I really needed one of those. I went to actually get one after I did my shopping the other day, and then they hadn't turned the machine on early enough, and it was still all liquidy, so I couldn't get one that day. And then I was there a couple of days later for some other reason, and it was a bit later in the day, so that it was already all icy and stuff, so I was very happy to have that. But other than that, I haven't had any particular cravings. If only that, you know, I guess I have more sweet stuff than I would normally when not pregnant, but it's not a particular food that I want, maybe just something sweet, and then, you know, not all the time, just from time to time. So yeah, I don't think I have any other symptoms or anything. I still haven't got the newborn nappies that I ordered. They were supposed to come in stock like 4 to 6 weeks after I ordered them, just before Thanksgiving, and they're still not in stock. So if by 3 weeks time they're still not in stock, I think I'm just going to have to change my order. I had like snap fitteds on order, and I think I'm just going to have to go for the Velcro ones, which don't have the snap down for the umbilical cord, but I'm just kind of getting, I mean, I know I'm still 10 weeks out, but you know, if by 3 weeks they still haven't got them, and you know, then I'll be 7 weeks out, and then it'll be the time to post them because they're coming from the States, and then they're getting sent to my friend who has an APO address here in Europe because of the free shipping, and she's not right next to where I live, so you know, that'll again depend on when I can see her, which may be another couple of weeks, and then I'll be getting really close to my due date, so yeah, and then I'll still have to prep them and stuff ready for when he's born. So I suppose, yeah, as this is now my 30-week update as well, I'm 30 weeks today, I suppose I can let you in on the big secret. It's not that it's been a big secret around here, but of his name, which will be Matthew. And I wanted a French type middle name, but you know, suggesting the typical French names like Pierre or Louis, Vince is just like no. So it's going to end up being Nicholas, but spelt the French way, so without the H. So Matthew Nicholas. And yeah, so I'll show you my belly, and then that'll be it for this update. Gee, I look tired on the screen. Here we go. So that's with the jumper. Pull that up. And that's, I don't know if you can see that against the background. I don't know, I'm wearing horizontal stripes underneath, so it kind of makes it look, I feel like I'm, like before I was all out in front, and now I'm kind of, I feel like I'm filling out in the sides here now. So, and I'm still 8 kilos up on from when I started, so that's still 4 less than when I had Alara last time. So ideally I wouldn't like to get any heavier than that, but given I've got 10 weeks left, it may be a little bit more. Oh well. See you next time.